Hey everybody, welcome to Makeup University. I'm Sherilyn. Thanks for joining me today. Today I have a video. I want to share my 5 top channels I'm watching right now. So if you saw earlier this week, our video was Get Ready With Me, my empties this month, product review of the L'Oreal foundation I'm wearing right now. And I began to talk, I was all over the road. Maybe it was the Coke Zero. I began to talk to you guys a little bit as I started the video, just like Jeffrey does. Welcome back to my channel. You know who he does with his mirror. I wanted to, and this is not my idea, by the way. I got this idea, copycat, from Urban Grandpa. Oh my gosh, it's like having a pawpaw somewhere here. And he's my YouTube pawpaw. But here's the thing. I was asking in that video, and I feel like the conversation was bigger than a get ready with me, product review, product introduction, empties and favorites video. That get ready with me video was all over the road, and I want to niche it down, be specific, tight with time in this video to make a discussion and a recommendation. So, thank you so much for being here. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I've been on like a multi-year journey to reach 5,000, which is like a milestone to me, and yet here we are. So for each and every one of you who are a new subscriber, thank you for joining the community. I'm glad you're here. There's sprinkles and a bow and a cherry on top, why I also bring up the conversation piece of, do you watch today the same things you watched when you started with YouTube? Has your YouTube palette changed? Mine has. I used to always watch Michelle Phan. Oh, when she did her Barbie transformation video, I was hooked. I'm a fan. Let's go, girl. I used to watch Bunny, and I'm still a fan of Michelle. I'm still a fan of Bunny, and still, I think, part of the extended Swamp fam, but I don't watch them. Like, it used to be when I got the notification their video was new, I would like, oh, well, let me see what they're doing. Not anymore. And I used to watch Jeffrey, and I just don't anymore. So these 3 creators, I just feel like there's a part of me that has grown up on YouTube with them, though my palette has changed. We could even reference this to, I did a Wine Wednesday series for years here on Makeup University, and your palette will change. High schoolers drink Boone's Farm. There you go. As you mature in your palette, I think you go less for the super sweet, get a buzz, to I really want to experience the notes, the clarity, the finish of this wine. So, as palette chains, here are my top 5 channels that I watch right now. I have the notifications on, and when I see that bing, I want to watch. Number 1, I watch my friend Michelle of Let's Make Food from Food. Yes, all the links will be below, but please enjoy the commentary. Have a sip. Honor to Bunny. I watch her channel because in pandemic, I spent the first 14 days, in Burbank, we were told 14 days, flatten the curve. So I can honestly say I binged Schitt's Creek and drank a box of wine. And it was fabulous. And then it didn't end. And it kept going and kept going. So I started to want to learn more things. I was training myself and educating myself through the internet. My friend does a channel, Let's Make Food from Food, and I have thyroid, Hashimoto's. It is highly recommended you follow AIP, Autoimmune Protocol, to eat, to feed, and nourish your thyroid. It means giving up every piece of deliciousness on the planet and training your palate to eat more squash. So Michelle, her channel is not AIP. It is making food from food to stay away from, when you buy a bag of shredded cheese, it has anti-caking agent in it. It's convenient and toxic. And then she talks about making her own vinegars, making her own condiments. I know right now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, I don't even have time to do this. But she is a wife, a mom to 4 children, runs a business, does the channel, does the food. She makes it work. If she can make it work, you can make it work. And her recipes are short and simple. Let's make food from food. 1, 2, I love to watch Homestead Heart. Oh, I wanted to press into pickling and canning and just doing more of my own food preparation, because I am here to tell you, I love to eat. I consider it a sport. I am a gold medal chewer. And so my love for food, I feel a little bit concerned when it has so many chemicals in it. I just wanted to dial down on food preparation for a healthier lifestyle. Homestead Heart is amazing. She could be a mama. I know that in Canada they said, oh, Moira Rose, she's just the mother to Canada. And I felt like Homestead Heart, she's such a mama to all of us because, again, very on point educational videos that are also entertaining. And she has this saying, she says, yes, you can. And I just learned so much from her. That's number 2. Number 3, I love to watch Dutch Since. I will have a link below for that because in pandemic, how many earthquakes have you been in? I was in an earthquake in Japan and it was very scary. And in the pandemic, in the past year, Burbank had 3 earthquakes they weren't like the Northridge earthquake or the Great Earthquake of San Francisco, but they were significant. And it is so unsettling. And I was turned on to the Dutch Since channel, and I really enjoy it because he does a very scientific, fact-filled presentation that is relative, and he pulls all of these sources into the video. So note, I do like it, but they're always long. You guys, sometimes I just watch y'all on fast forward. Okay, so Dutch, when I put his video on, it's usually because I'm cleaning the bathroom, I'm sweeping the floor, I'm making some food from food. I do really enjoy his video, and if I have time, I will sit and watch because he will pull up all these graphics and show you specifically how there are all these geological, seismological things happening in the world, and I find it fabulous. And why to watch, especially if you live in an earthquake or tsunami prone area, is because through his channel, I have learned that the earth gives you telltale signs, like a warning, like a ping, pang, pong, something's coming. Rarely does the earthquake just come up out of the blue, out of nowhere. And I learned it from his channel. And so I was in Burbank and we had this savage, I felt like it was savage. It was a 5.0, like 5.02, that matters. And it was so scary, it's pandemic. I have plenty of time to research it, and that's how I started to watch backwards the videos where he showed it was coming. But I wasn't looking at the time. But now that I know, I watch his channel. Okay, next, I stumbled upon Urban Grandpa Prepper, UGP. UGP is Papa to us on YouTube, and if you ever wanted to just get some fatherly, elderly, been there, done that wisdom, I feel like he has it, and he shares it in just a comforting manner, and it's just a joy to watch. So like his videos, and I just started watching him too, and I learned from him. And then the number 5 is Jason McAloney. In pandemic, I had 2 feature films and 1 series in the pipeline ready to go. Pandemic, nothing's going on. But that's okay because I can pivot and do web commercials, pandemic, can't even get together, nothing, nada, no. COVID-19 regulations, can't get insurance. It was like boom, boom, boom. I applied for all of the aid I could. I did not receive one of the like arts grants, any of that. And I did not receive the PPP until well over a year later. And by then it was not even near what was allocated for me. They're like, well, we can give you this much. So, wow, that's like going to the buffet and being told you can't use the plate, but here's a teaspoon. Go ahead. Have at it. I applied for SBA EIDL grant, and it said that it would be $10,000 grant paid in 3 days. That never happened. I'm not even going to go down on that bunny trail because there are so many great channels like Jason McAloney who covers that topic. Stephen Gardner covers it so well. And that is how I also began to watch allegedly. And for good measure, I want to throw in Russel Brand. I actually subscribe to his channel. And yes, he's still the comedian, though he has a very tinged with sarcasm, comedic take on world events. It's entertaining and educational. So I will put all those channels below. It was Urban Grandpa who said, we got to support each other. And I just want to give a shout out to these channels. And I was like, you are so right. UGP, thank you so much for the idea to help a neighbor out. My YouTube neighbors. Let's Make Food from Food, Homestead Heart, Urban Grandpa Prepper, Dutch Sense, Jason McAloney, I Allegedly, Stephen Gardner, Russel Brand. Links will be below. Thank you so much for watching. I know you want to know about this, but it's an Instagram thing, okay? It's not for you, YouTube. It's for Instagram. So you might just have to look over there. Hey, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I'm Sherilyn, and this is Makeup University. Remember, you look really gorgeous today.